Hammer time.
There it is. 7:45. Last week we had a different theme song for Hammers, but this week tried and true.
Freddie is on it.
Johnny Depp and Armie Hammer and the Lone Ranger, big blockbuster, a lot of money spent by Disney. Let's break this one down.
Getting critically destroyed right now, and this thing cost over $250 million to make. I feel like I need to defend it. I don't need to set up the story. It's the Lone Ranger.
You also defended John Carter too, didn't you?
I did, yes. Just keep in mind this is not Dances with Wolves, okay?
Okay.
Have a look.
Men rode into canyons. I dug 7 graves. The men you seek think you are dead. Better to stay that way.
You want me to wear a mask?
Justice is what a man must take for himself.
Yeah, baby.
So telling a story like this, is this an old-fashioned throwback or a cutting-edge 21st century Western? What say you?
You know, it does both. There's spectacular action in this one with some CGI, but it doesn't crowd the movie. You see it there. There's just some stunning visuals, but it also is a rousing old-school Western adventure. Now, keep in mind, you're not going to get some dark, brooding character study with an Oscar-winning screenplay. You are going to get an explosive, chaotic action spectacular. This is a tentpole franchise from Disney with Johnny Depp. It's going to be over the top. It's going to be a visual feast, and it delivers that in spades. So, you know, it has plenty of drama, plenty of action, plenty of humor in it. It's very funny. I found the acting great. Armie Hammer is a wonderful leading man.
He's believable in the role.
He is completely believable, and Johnny Depp is actually a bit understated. It was refreshing to see in this one because he is almost vaudevillian, almost like a Buster Keaton in this role. So I really appreciated about that. It's got some great villains. William Fichtner, who's been in a ton of movies over the past couple decades, is a great villain as Butch Cavendish, and there are some problems, of course, though.
What about style? You have a director, Gore Verbinski, who's known for Pirates of the Caribbean 1 through 3. Does this one? How did he nail the style and look of the film?
It's got a great look to it. There are shades of the first Pirates movie and Rango, which was the animated flick that he worked on with Johnny Depp. So that had a lot of memories brought up with that one. But the problems, okay, there's one too many sort of subplots I found, maybe one too many villains, and it is 2.5 hours long, right? You have to keep that in mind. So it may drag a little bit. They could have trimmed down 15 minutes of it, and it's not for little kids. It's very violent, I will say. But my defense about the 2.5 hours, would you rather pay 15 or whatever dollars for a ride that's an hour and a half, or that's 2.5 hours? That's what I have to say about it.
Depends on how riveting the story is. I didn't get a chance to see this with you, but you sound like you're giving this a positive spin. How many hammers for the Lone Ranger?
It's got some flaws, but it is a rousing Western chock full of great performances and eye candy. 4 hammers.
4? You were going against the masses on this.
Yes, I know.
All right.
It's a perfect summer blockbuster.
I like it, man. Well done. Let us know what you think about it if you watched The Lone Ranger this weekend. Don Chabay standing by over at the Malcolm Bowles Stanley Park. Over to you.